What is good, champions of Warframe? It's been a while for a build, so this time it's gonna be about the Vermisplicer. Vermisplicer is a Kitgun chamber component. It releases continuous tendrils that deal toxin damage. When used as primary, single tendril splits off from the initial target to hit up 3 other enemies, making it punch through with AoE-ish style. When used as a secondary, 5 tendrils can latch into different enemies and stay locked into them, so you can build them as primary or secondary. Of course, you can go and watch my video about the Kitguns and how to build them and so on, but this video is not for that. So let me show you the build that we're gonna use as a Kitgun from Rude Zood. Alright, so you go here, build a Kitgun. Okay, so you go chamber. We're gonna be using the Vermisplicer, primary long range proboscis attached to a target and then splits off to attack. Up to 3 more enemies, secondary 3 short range proboscis furiously latch into targets and mold them. That's that. Now for the grip, what we're gonna be using, we're gonna be using the 3 more high damage with recoil to match slower fire rate. Using the grip will result in a primary weapon. Today Vermisplicer is gonna be a primary. Next video probably is gonna be about the secondary Vermisplicer when we make a build about it. Now, moving to the loader, what we're gonna be using as a loader, we're gonna be using the famous plat high capacity loader with maximum critical chance and minimum statue chance. And there you go. This is our gun, and it's gonna be gilded, of course. Okay, so we got a 39 critical chance, 2.3 critical multiplier, low impact, low puncture, high slash, and toxin, as you can see right there. Yeah, so you get the idea. All right. Or I just could like move the way, and I showed it to you. I mean, it would be easier, right? But yeah, sometimes the brain is dead. Alright, now what we're gonna go to Simulacrum to test the weapon against steel path enemies. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are in Simulacrum, using Ignite so we don't boost the weapon in any way. There is no Zeta Wisp, there is no Zeta Whisper, there is no Eclipse, there is none of that kind of boosts. It's just like our lovely Nidus and our weapon. Why I do this? So if you use any frame that boosts in any way, even Bloodforge Garuda to refill your magazine. Anyway, you get the idea. Alright, let's get going. Trying with a single target. As you can see, do you see those tentacles? Look at that. Mamma mia, enemy's dead. That's how powerful this weapon is without any sort of boosts. Check this out. It's a very powerful weapon. I would highly recommend this weapon 8 out of 10. It's really, really good and worth building. Check that out. Bada boom, bada bim, easy as that. And now if we just spice it a bit like Salt Babe, alright? We're just gonna gather enemies around and use the first ability to boost critical chance. But you said you're not gonna boost anything from 90. Yeah, it's just an open one. Yeah, don't worry. There you go. Check that out. Lovely, lovely beast. Look at that. Mamma mia. It's a really good weapon and you will have a lot of fun playing with it, especially it's proccing slash, and we're gonna be using hand ammunition on it, and we're gonna be very, very good. Alright, so about the build. Okay, let's go. Alright, Galvanized Chamber, Galvanized Aptitude, Critical Delay, Vital Sense, Hunter Munitions, Primed Bane of Corrupted, Multiplicative Damage, Rhyme Rounds, Vigilante Elements, Multiplicative Damage, Sinister Reach for range of the beam length, Bucks Charge, Battery Recharge Delay reduced by 50%, Primary Mercilize, On Kill, 30% damage for 4 seconds, stacks up to 12 times, 30% reload speed. Now, we're gonna be using Viral. Of course, you can use Corrosive. All you have to do is switch Prime Rounds with Electricity, and you're good to go. Galvanized Chamber, On Kill, 30% multi-shot for 20 seconds, stacks up to 5 times. Aptitude, 40% direct damage per statue type affecting the target, running 40% status. Now, if you don't want Vigilante Armaments, of course, I can switch for you something else. For example, if you have a Riven, which I don't have, if you have a Riven, you can replace Vigilante Armaments. Okay, so if you say what Riven it is, you're gonna be CCCD multi-shot negative zoom, would be very powerful. Now let's get going to, for example, let's go fire rate as Vile Acceleration. You can use Vile Acceleration, no problem. And some of you would say, Hunk, why are we not using Serration? Why are we not using heavy? Yes, you can use Serration. There is no problem in using Serration, but Serration is additive damage. And yeah, it took me a hard time to learn, a lot of testing to do. So I finally learned the additive and the multiplicative damage, and that's why I mentioned it also in the video. As you can see, acceleration will proc all your stats as fast as possible, which makes the enemy die fast. As you can see, bada boom, bada bim, easy as that. But the reason I put vigilante armaments because it's multiplicative damage. Now the fire rate doesn't scale with enemies. I mean, fire rate will be always there as high fire rate, and I'm running here in Nidus. We have on headshot 15% damage to primary weapons. That is the damage you want. Acceleration gonna give you fire rate. That's why I don't use fire rate here, and I like to use armaments. All right. So by this we come to an end to our video. I really hope you like this weapon, and I'm sure you will. Let me know in the comments below if you build this weapon and how the build treat you. Big love to you all. Let me know in the comments below what's the next weapon you'd like to see. Join our Discord. The link is on the link in the description. Everyone is welcome. I'm live Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Big love to you all. Tano, and see you next time.